Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Thoughts on Education. Today with us we have T.V Reddy sir. He is a secretary and correspondent of St. Peter's Engineering College. He holds various top responsible positions at St. Peter's Group, and he has been in education sector for more than 30 years. And when it comes to college experience, he has more than 12 years of managing college education. He is a postgraduate in English, economics, and education sector. Let us hear more about his own profile from his own words. Sir, please, for the sake of our audience, please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. This is T.V Reddy, Secretary of St. Peter's Engineering College and also St. Peter's Group of Institutions. And I'm in this field of education for more than 30 years. And basically, I'm a teacher and now, of course, an administrator. And right from school to college education, I've been in these 30 years. 50% of my career is in school education. And the last 15 years, I'm into college education, both engineering and pharmacy. Now I'm looking after the engineering sector here.
Sir, since more than 30 years, you have been staying with the education sector. So what is that motivating factor that made you to stick with education sector?
Yeah, I think that's... I basically feel it's love towards training. Right from my schooling level, I've been inspired by my teachers. Immediately after my intermediate, I've done my graduation. After my graduation, I've done my B.Ed. I've done my M.Ed and I've become teacher first, and then a principal, and then all. So I was inspired by my teachers, and then I came into this field.
Starting from a position of it being a teacher, now at a secretary position, sir. So how have you grown over these years, and what is your take on leadership? What is your philosophy of leadership?
Yeah. There are two different things. One is a teaching line is different, and an administrative line is different. Your satisfaction comes as a teacher, not as an administrator. But by virtue of the situation and all those things, you become an administrator, you become a principal, you become a secretary, correspondent, all these things. But you get more satisfaction as a teacher. But as an administrator, we get more satisfaction by inspiring many teachers to become good teachers. Because for a student, principal, administrator, secretary doesn't matter. For a student, what matters is his teacher. How much of inspiration a teacher could do it, how much of motivation he could do to a student, how much of knowledge transfer he has done to his students. These matter a lot. Of course, the secretaries, principals, these are all facilitators. You give the best teachers to them and they get it. So the satisfaction now we get is, providing the good teachers in that way.
Sure. Sir, how do you strategize about the key programs? There are various programs under you, like administration, marketing, and also managing the curriculum. How do you manage all of these things?
Yeah, for everything, there is a strategy, and academics and administration, these two things are there. Academics are normally taken care by the principal, the deans, and HODs of various departments. And St. Peter's Engineering College being an autonomous college, we've got board of studies. So every subject, for example, you take up computer science. So your computer science HOD is the head of that principal, and then you've got 2-3 teachers of the college in that particular department, a couple of parents, university nominees, industry nominees from the computer department. Around 8 to 10 members will be there to formulate the curriculum required for that. Similarly, you've got for mechanical, electrical, civil. And when it comes to first year, board of studies are there for engineering subjects, that is engineering drawing. Then you've got for mathematics, physics, chemistry, all these things, there are board of studies. These people are going to devise, then the council will approve that, and ultimately the governing body of the college will approve and then send it to university. In that way, curriculum is designed. So curriculum is mostly designed by industry experts and our college board of study members, and including principal. And when it comes to other things, it's my department as a secretary. My duty is to provide good faculty, good infrastructure, and more importantly, the visibility of St. Peter's Engineering College amongst the parents, marketing, all these comes under my purview. So I manage that solely.
Sure, sir.
On behalf of our management members.
Sure, sir. Got it. Sir, engineering education presently is changing a lot, and there are a lot of new courses also which are getting introduced. So, sir, can you tell me how an aspiring student will gain when he comes to St. Peter's Engineering College?
Oh, right. I think most of the students, when they come to engineering college nowadays, they say 15 years back, which group you want to join? Everybody used to say EC because that was the buzzword. Now, till last year, everybody used to say, I would like to take CSC. Even now, this year, it is still CSC. Fortunately, the government of India, AICTE, and the JNTU Hyderabad have devised, new emerging courses like, artificial intelligence, machine learning, data structures, data science, then IoT. Various 6 to 7 branches were there. Government of Telangana and JNTU has revised. I think they have accepted for 6 of them, and some of the colleges have taken all of them. And this, the question is now, all of them are again in a part of computer science. Unfortunately, we do not have any emerging courses in electronics, electrical, mechanical, civil, and all these things. So every student, they still think about computer science because Hyderabad is the base of software industry. And most of the jobs are in software. That's why every student thinks if they join CSC, he'll get a job. Because just coming from intermediate background, students do not know the job market.
Right.
And everybody think that, if you join CSC, automatically you'll get a job in Infosys or TCS and all these things. Unfortunately, that's not true.
Right.
For Infosys or TCS or Capgemini or CTS, anybody, they are least bothered whether you study electronics, electrical, mechanical, civil or anything. They only think, what is your intermediate percentage? What is your 10th percentage? What is your BTech percentage? Point number 1, academically, how good you are. Second thing is, how good are you in your technical skills? And third and most important thing is, how good are you in your aptitude? That includes your logical reasoning, mathematical ability, and personality. That is your communication skills and personality. If these things are there, any company will absorb you. They will train you for 1 year. For example, Infosys, all India, around 30,000 jobs they give in a year. Every student of these people who get a job, they take them to Mysore and then train them for 1 year. 1 year they train them. Similarly, Mahindra, Tech Mahindra will bring them into Badurupalli campus here in Hyderabad. All over India, they bring them here. They train them for 1 year. They do. So whether you belong to CSE or EC, mechanical, they hardly matters how you study. But most of these students are not aware of it. But all said and done, the future is in the emerging courses. So instead of CSE, I always feel that, an AI and ML is a better course, or data structures is a better course, or IoT is a better course. But the question again is, are the colleges equipped to that? Are the colleges going to ready with all these things? So St. Peter's, for example, we are there now. We are already preparing these students. Fortunately, all these branches, first year, they study only common subjects. That's mathematics, physics, chemistry, and basic sciences, and along with English. When they go to second year onwards, they'll go to their branches. Even, for example, AA also they do that. Again, they study computer fundamentals and they go to all the things. So what we are now trying to do is we are now trying to tie up with various big companies like, we are in talks with TCS and others, where we, for emerging courses, I mean to say, artificial intelligence, machine learning and all these things, we are now trying to tie up with them and then do a lot of seminars, conferences. And fortunately, with this COVID-19, all of us got used to, what is it called, online learning. So now every student has an opportunity now. We can, wherever they are in the world, we can have those things. And then most of this in virtual learning will happen. We are now trying to have every 15 days or every unit, we are going to have an expert lecture from the industry itself. Another 4 or 5 years down the lane, I think you have faculty available exclusively for these emerging courses. So we at St. Peter's are now trying to do that so that all the things. But if every college do it, I think most of the students will do. Unfortunately, if your colleges don't do well, these students are taking emerging this one, they will be nowhere. Sure. They will be nowhere. That's the biggest problem that the country is going to face now.
Sure. So it's not just about the academics, but also the infrastructure and the industry-ready curriculum that you are trying to develop. Sir, along with that, you also mentioned about the exposure that students get in terms of internships, seminars, and conferences. Can you throw a little bit more light on that, sir?
Yeah, I think the buzzword in the last 2-3 years is internships. Previously, everybody, as soon as they complete their college education, they were straight away going to jobs. And most of these students are unable to settle to that because they go with no background. They just come with BTech degree without any of the skills. So companies after training them are finding it very difficult, and they are spending lots of money to train the freshers. That's why companies are now asking the students to do internship. AICT is also encouraging the students to do the internships in all these 4 summer breaks that they're going to have. 2 to 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Also, they are giving permission to do the internships. And there are a lot of companies like Internshala and various other things that tie up with AICT, and they're also helping our students to train themselves. These internships, actually, most of them are free. Very few of them are paid. But when these students work in an industry free of cost, they will know the environment an industry is having, because they have never been into industry before. Their time sense, how to gel with the group, how to use the systems there, how to get used to all the infrastructure which is all there. So these students, when they go to internships, they learn all these things. And when the companies hire the students later on after their 4th year, what happens is the transition will become very, very easy. That's why we at St. Peter's are now giving internships to almost all our students. We actually give 2 options. One, if the parent and student have their own option of going to their known places, we allow them to go there. Otherwise, we ourselves are going to show the way for our students to go and so and so places and do the internship. Unfortunately, with this COVID, this summer we could not do, but I think definitely next 3 summers, we will again continue to do our internships and send almost all the students to internships.
Sure, sir. So apart from curriculum and internship exposure that students have to get, I think it's also exciting to be on campus, like with sports facilities, hostels, libraries. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, sir?
Yeah, I think first I'll come to sports. St. Peter's actually encourages a lot of sports. Unfortunately, some of the students are still, they come from so-called corporate, junior colleges. Mm-hmm. I don't want to name them, but they are in 4 walls in these 4 years, and students they just come here without any background. Unfortunately, nowadays schools are also run by most of the corporates, so students do not have any access to play. But we at St. Peter's have a sports period throughout their week, and every day after the college hours, we give them 1 to 1.5 hours of training. And there are 4 coaches available for basketball, football, volleyball, and kabaddi. Apart from PDs, we've got 3 PDs, physical education. One of the head of HOD is a doctorate, Dr. Ratnakumar, and he's an expert. He's almost in the field of physical education for more than 30 years. He's 50 plus now, and he really encourages them. And what we do is we allow them to do it, and because as we are 15 to 20 kilometers away from Secunderabad headquarters, what we do to encourage students to stay back in the college for sports or for library or for training purpose, placement related training purpose, we provide the students free transport every day. From Monday to Friday, we provide free transport for all the students at 5:30. 4 o'clock, 3:45, the college gets over. 4 to 5:30, they can either go for games, they can either go to library and sit there, or they can go to placement training. Every day, we've got an additional placement training throughout the year, Monday to Friday. So in that way, what happens is a student want to go to games, he'll go there. A student want to improve his own academic knowledge, he'll go and sit in the library. If a student want to learn placement related things, soft skills, aptitude, whatever he wants to learn, he'll go and sit there. So we are giving an option to students to do it. We never force them to do that. And once that is done, to go home, we provide them transport. So what happens is this encouragement is helping them to do it. And almost all the things are done without any additional cost. So in that way, we are now trying to encourage and do it. Our library is also open till 8 o'clock in the night, all those who would like to do. And hostel facilities are also available close to college. So students can either use it after the college hours for either sports or training purpose, or they can sit in the library and then read. I think that's the speciality of St. Peter's Engineering College.
Sure, sir. That's quite good to hear, sir. Sir, with your vast experience in the education industry, what do you think the colleges or the education institutions' top priority should be for the next 10 years to come?
Yeah, I think the most important thing that the colleges should learn is things are changing. What you're learning and what industry is expecting is improving. I mean, the gap is increasing a lot. So now the colleges should now work along with the industry and then do it. Now, colleges like autonomous, like St. Peter's Engineering College, we have an option. Whatever the industry is expecting, the colleges can incorporate their syllabus into the syllabus. Whereas, of course, affiliated college, it takes some time, whatever university asks you to do it. But as an autonomous college, St. Peter's has an option. Whatever is new things, we can introduce them. And internships come in that, and then placements also will come in those things. Point number one. Point number two, and especially computer science and related all emerging courses are all dynamic. What was on the top last year is going to vanish. New things are going to come. And if the colleges don't adapt along with the industry, I think we'll be nowhere. And our students who are coming out of the colleges will not be fit for the industry. So the next 10 years, I think the college should be more and more dynamic. Every year there has to be revision in the curriculum, and you should allow your students to get access to the industry experts, not only your academic experts, but industry experts also. Now, thanks to this, online platforms, you have this access. I think that's what we are now trying to do, that every 15 days, every student will have an option to listen to an expert from the industry. And that is what our yearly plan now, and that's going to increase. And if things go on well, we can even invite them. But I think if the biggest advantage is online, anywhere in the part of the world, they can teach your students. I think that's what colleges should do that. We are planning like that.
Sure. Sir, can you tell us a bit more about the St. Peter's vision and St. Peter's Engineering College's vision?
Yeah, the vision of St. Peter's Engineering College is very simple. We wanted to provide, even though it's St. Peter's, as a management, most of us are Roman Catholic people, but it is a non-minority college. Every section of students are available. We have got Hindus, Muslims, Christians, everybody coming into this. For us, there is no differentiation. We are all Indians. No boys, girls. It's all co-education institution. Our faculty are from various fields, various denominations. We give value only for one thing, that is quality students, quality faculty. And our faculty are all trained. We give them complete faculty development programs. Every summer we do them there. And we always encourage our faculty to give their best to the students. Unfortunately, some of the students are not in tune with what our ideologies are. And if they can do it, they can create wonders. Miracles can happen. St. Peter's is a place, if you are looking for a quality education, this is the right place for you. Because this college has got wonderful infrastructure, great history, and above all, wonderful faculty members. And we give you training throughout the year, after the college hours also. Within the college hours, 3 periods per week. After the college hours, every day. So 364 years, if you're going to learn on placement training, I think you can create wonders. You can get job in every company that you would like to do it. So all the students who are looking for a sincere, very good college, a good academic temple or a place, I think this is the right place. And of course, there are good colleges like us. You can choose such things, not on bargaining on fees, but fight for quality, and such places will definitely help you a lot.
Right. Sir, compared to other colleges in the same league, can you tell us what is the greatest strength of St. Peter's Engineering College?
Oh, the greatest strength of St. Peter's Engineering College is accessibility. The students, the staff, the parents, they've got access to college 365 days. I don't say 24/7, but 7 days, Monday to Saturday. The parents keep on talking to us. They keep on visiting us. We have got the alumni song, the alumni body. The students have an access to them. They conduct extension lectures to us. Students have an option to that. We have got feedback system. Every semester, we take 3 feedbacks, 1 oral feedback, 2 written feedbacks. And we act on those things. And they're all recorded. And they're all confidential. They're all online. So every student has an option to fight for his rights. If he doesn't like a system in the college, he has a right. And if he doesn't like a lecturer, he has a right to ask for a change in that. All these things, I think that is the USP. Freedom to learn, freedom to ask. I think that is the USP of St. Peter's.
Sure, sir. Sir, you constantly stay in touch with the industry experts. What are the companies looking for in the candidates, etc. So based on these skills in mind, can you give advice to the current youth who are aspiring to be engineers? How should they shape their career, their vision for the career when they are aspiring to be an engineer?
Fantastic. I think this is what I would planning to talk to students. Many of the students will think engineering is a holiday time. Unfortunately, they compare engineering with Happy Days movie. They come here, they think, there are boys, there are girls, we go to picnics, we go to parties, we enjoy, we make fun, ragging and all these things. No, that's movie. It's a 2 hours movie. It's created to entertain movie. Those things will be there to 5%. Unfortunately, 95% of the thing is education, learning. Unfortunately, that cannot be shown in movies. So whenever students come to college, I always tell the same thing. And many of them think that getting a BTech degree will give them a job. No. Every student, every parent, when they come to the college, they'll say, sir, is my son going to get a good job? They use the word good job, not job, a good job, a great job. I ask them only one question. A company is asking, you wanted a good job. A company is asking a good student. If both of them are good, there is no question. See, if you are not good and you want to get a good job, no. Companies, it's not prasadam to give, it's a job to give. You have to go and work there. So every company has some expectations. A company, when you go there, a company, you have to be value for their money. They pay you 3 lakhs per annum or 5 lakhs per annum or 10 lakhs per annum. If we are worth that money, they'll give a job. And to get a job, I think, apart from academic knowledge, a student should possess, first of all, is personality. That, you should have that attitude to work in a company. For example, you wanted to work in a mechanical related company. You should know good about machines. You should know good about tools. You should know good about gears. You should know what's happening in this industry. What are the recent developments? And you wanted to work, for example, in a big company. Placement is coming there. You, a student, as a participant in the interview, a student should know about that particular company. What is the values of that company? When was it established? What are the last 3 years returns? How is it growing? What are the financials? What is the new developments which are happening there? Similarly, in Infosys or TCS, whatever it is. A student should be a learner. Just a BTech degree will never land you a job. So I appeal to all the students. Engineering is a tough course. I'm very clearly telling you, engineering is a tough course. Okay? And if you can spare 3 to 4 hours every day on your studies, we'll not tell you like school, we'll not tell you like your so-called corporate junior college. We don't put you in our 4 walls and then grind you. We don't do it. You're all 18 plus years here. You vote, you elect an MLA, you elect an MP. Prime ministers are because of you. And parents don't come here for parents meeting every day. So students should now decide what you want to become. 5 years down the line, what is your goal? Where do you want to reach? If you have that goal and then try to step every day, you move one step towards your goal, you can always achieve it. So have a good academic record, no backlogs in your BTech, wherever you are studying, and then improve your language skills, your confidence levels, face the interview confidently, know some technical know-how of that particular branch wherever you're going, whether electronics, electrical, computer, whatever it is. And I'm telling you, if you have mathematical and mental ability, the job will be yours. Every drive that you go, people will select. And if you are trying to get a good job in computer science, the best thing is you should be good at coding. You should be good at coding. Be a good coder. I think you will definitely get a job. Take part in the hacker ranks which are available, which are going on. Every time there are hackathons going on throughout the world. Be a part of it through your college or directly, or but many things there. Be a participant. I think that will help you a lot. You can meet your students who are having such kind of ideas. And the best advice that I would like to give to all the students who are aspiring engineering, whether it's St. Peter's or any other colleges, as soon as you join a college, please select a student who's having an idea to settle well in their life, to achieve something in their life, not time pass kind of candidates. Okay, they will be there, available there everywhere. You go to Oxford also, you will get people like. But ultimately, if you want to get a good job, your parents wanted you to get a good job, or you want to settle in so-and-so company, take 15 days, 20 days to decide who are the students in your college, your classroom, who got such ideas. Whenever you're free, talk about such things. Talk about technology. You're electrical students, any electrical symposium, seminars you attend. If you're electronic students, mechanical students, you keep on attending. You need to spend time on 2 things. One is time on learning new things other than your academics, and invest money. Many of them think, why to waste my money? I recommend parents should think at least 5 to 7,000 or 8,000 per annum. You must spend. Most of the things are free, but there are some very good things which are available online, offline, certificate courses in the market, which are wonderful. I think if you have those things, I think definitely it will be there. Imagine that I am a student and you come to this one, and there are 3 lakh engineers in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh together every year. If a company is coming there, you show your BTech degree, you will say, everybody is having a BTech degree. What are you going to have? Apart from your BTech degree, if you show around 5 or 6 certificate courses that you have done, Imagine the kind of impact that you're going to create with HR there. I think that's what you need to know. People should feel that you are a learner. Now, joining a company will not be enough, as you know. You see IT industry, many layoffs are there. Why? Many of them are not upgrading their skills. So you join today, you don't learn, then you're out of the company. So a student should be till you retire, you should be a learner. So that kind of attitude if you have, I think most of the students can settle you. Just BTech will never land you in a job. That's what I can tell you.
Sure, sir. Great advice. That's very insightful and actually helpful. I think everyone should follow your advice. Thank you so much for your insights, sir. It was very insightful session.
Right, sir. Thank you so much and all the best, students. Before I sign off, I would like to only request, please do not select a college because it is near to you. Please do not select a college because you see an advertisement. Please do not select a college because somebody told you. Please select a college based on your choice. Your branch also, everybody don't have a sheep mentality. Just because everybody joins CSC, don't join CSC. Because it's a new course, don't join a new course. Look at your inside, what you want to become. Okay? If you want to get a government job, I would like to advise you, please join mechanical, electrical, civil or ECE. If you want to get a government job, join mechanical, electrical, civil or ECE. If you want to get a software job, join any of the emerging courses in CSC, IT, at the most ECE. And all the students, if you write your GATE, graduate aptitude test, it's an all India examination like your MCET in this level. When you are in third year, you can do it. If you have some good reservation, if you have got good academics, I think all such students should prefer this, because public sector companies like BHEL, HAL, all these companies recruit based on your GATE score. And if a GATE score is very good, I think Hyderabad is the hub of training. Students from all India come to Hyderabad to take GATE coaching. And we are in Hyderabad. We are in Telangana. So you have an option to learn in Hyderabad. 20,000-30,000 you spend, you'll get excellent coaching in Hyderabad. Online, many are available. Right from first year you will be getting a government job. Or you will be getting a free seat in PG in IITs or NITs, where again you have an option to learn, upgrade, and then get a job. So please remember, CSC, ECE, IT and emerging courses are good, but they don't think they are the best. Even if you are taking mechanical, electrical, civil, they've got bright future. Government jobs are there only in that. And remember, if there are 10 students in a particular area, 6 students are from IT sector. Only 4 are from non-IT sector. Tomorrow, you can see America, you don't have a plumber, you don't have an electrician, you don't have a carpenter. The Western world, that's going to happen in India. Next 10 years, the future is there only for these people. So please do mechanical course, electrical, civil, chemical, all such courses. I am telling you, wonderful future is there even for that. So take a good choice.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Right, sir.